So do you wish to add all your leads which you have captured from your housing.com account to your Salesforce automatically without any manual effort? Then I'm going to show you the automation between Pabbly Connect, housing.com and Salesforce. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, so I'm going to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this new beta, and then I'm going to name this workflow as automate housing.com lead capture into Salesforce with Pabbly, and now I need to select my folder. These are the folders which have been created, and I'm going to select it as all automations and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. Now as soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I need to enter my trigger application. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Now here in this workflow, I want to add all the leads which I have captured from my housing.com to my Salesforce account, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, I'm automatically going to add that lead to my Salesforce account, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new lead, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking housing.com from where I'm going to get the leads, and then in my action application, I will be taking Salesforce, in which I'm going to add all these leads which I have captured. So here in my trigger application, let me quickly take housing.com. And in my trigger event, I'm going to select it as new leads and then click on connect. So now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and housing.com, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my housing.com with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that, it is written to automate lead capture, copy the above webhook URL and configure it in your account. So housing.com does not have the provision to add this webhook URL in the user interface. So what we have to do, reach out to your account manager from housing.com. Your integration will be activated by the team within a week's time. Once they activate the subscription, leads will start coming to campaign selected by you. Now here I have already created the setup, and I have already sent my webhook URL. The setup is completed. I'm simply going to click on this capture webhook response, and as soon as I do this, I should receive a lead, and this is going to show us the connection setup which we have created is working fine or not. I'm going to click on this capture webhook response, and you will see it has changed to this waiting for webhook response. Now let's wait for the response and the lead capture. So 8 seconds ago, I have received the response. Phone number is this. Last name is user. First name is admin. Email address is admin476@pabblytutor.com, and the company name is Pabbly. Now here, as soon as we have created this setup, the setup was completed. We have simply clicked on capture webhook response, and we received the lead in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup is working fine. Now moving on towards the next step. Whenever I'm going to receive a new lead in this housing.com, I want to add that to my Salesforce account. So I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application, I'm going to search for Salesforce. In my action event, I'm going to select it as create lead and then click on connect. Now, if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Salesforce. Now here I have already logged in my Salesforce account. And that's why I just need to grant away some permissions, for which I'm going to click on this allow. Your data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect, so you can do this. Salesforce is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details. But I'm not going to enter these details manually like this. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this housing.com, and when I click on this field, I can see this housing.com. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter my first name as admin, then I'm going to enter my last name as user. The title is not a required field, but if you want to enter and you have received the response for that, you can do that, you can enter that. In the company name, I'm going to enter Pabbly. In the phone number, I'm going to enter this 8383. Now the email address was admin476@pabblytudes.com. The website URL and the description are not required fields, but if you want to enter something, you can do that at the website URL or at the description. In the lead source, I'm going to select it as web. Status will be open, not contacted. Rating will be hot, and then again these fields are not required one. I have not received the response, so I'm going to skip this. Over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Instead of manually entering these details, that's why we map these details. After adding all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response, and here it is. We have received the response in no time. This response is a positive one. I'm going to open my Salesforce and check whether this lead has been created or not. So this is my Salesforce account. On the top where you can see all these options, we are going to click on this leads. And over here you can see that we have created this admin user. So the company name was Pabbly, the phone number was this, email address was admin476@pabblytudes.com. Lead status was open, not contacted, source was web. These are the same details which we have entered while creating this workflow or executing this workflow. So now to summarize, we took housing.com as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new lead, and then we wanted to add that lead to Salesforce. So we took Salesforce as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered or mapped all the required details, executed this workflow, and created this lead in my Salesforce account. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this housing.com and Salesforce using Pabbly Connect. I have attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out, and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below, and I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.